necessary to protect your well-being. Next, prioritize relationships with people who show genuine interest in your life. These are the people who ask how you're doing without ulterior motives, who celebrate your successes without envy, and who offer help without expecting anything in return. Building these kinds of connections takes time and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Finally, reflect on your own behavior. Are you saying yes out of obligation or fear of confrontation? Remember, it's okay to say no. It's not your responsibility to meet everyone's demands, especially if they're not invested in your well-being. In summary, people who only reach out when they need something are not nurturing genuine relationships. Recognize this behavior, set boundaries, and focus on building connections with people who value you for who you are, not just for what you can provide. You deserve relationships that are built on care, respect, and mutual support. Don't settle for less. 3, they show no interest in your growth or success. One of the most telling signs that someone doesn't care about you is their lack of interest in your growth or success. People who genuinely value you will cheer for your achievements and support your journey. They'll be there to encourage you when you're struggling and celebrate you when you've reached a milestone. On the other hand, those who don't care are indifferent or worse, dismissive when you succeed or strive to better yourself. Let's dig into why this behavior is so damaging. Success, whether personal or professional, is often the result of hard work, perseverance, and overcoming challenges. It's a reflection of your goals, passions, and identity. When someone close to you ignores or downplays your growth, it feels as though they're ignoring a core part of who you are. Their apathy can make you feel unseen, unappreciated, and even isolated. There are subtle and overt ways this behavior shows up. Perhaps you've shared an accomplishment, a promotion at work, a new skill you've mastered, or a personal breakthrough only to be met with silence or lukewarm. That's nice. Maybe they change the subject or redirect the conversation back to themselves. Worse yet, they might diminish your success with comments like, "That's not such a big deal," or "Anyone could do that." Sometimes this lack of interest stems from insecurity or envy. Instead of celebrating your achievements, they might feel threatened or compare your success to their own perceived shortcomings. While their feelings are theirs to navigate, it's not your responsibility to dim your light to make them comfortable. Genuine relationships thrive on mutual growth. When people care about you, they want to see you succeed, even if it means you outgrow them in some ways. They don't view your success as a competition, but as a shared joy. They're the ones who say, "I'm so proud of you," or "How can I support you as you take the next step?" Their encouragement isn't performative, it's heartfelt. So how do you handle people who show no interest in your growth? First, recognize that their indifference is not a reflection of your worth or achievements. It's a reflection of their inability or unwillingness to connect with your journey. Second, consider addressing the issue directly. You might say, "I've noticed that you don't seem very interested when I share my goals or accomplishments. Is something on your mind?" While this can be a vulnerable conversation, it may provide clarity or even strengthen the relationship.